Hello everyone and welcome to Yoka's Polka. I am Yoka, your night owl. So for today's video, I wanted to make some kind of helpful video for you, hopefully, where I show you different ways to decorate your journal, because sometimes I don't even know how to decorate my own journal and it can be kind of stressful because it's like a lot of white pages. So I don't know, I figured I would come up with some page ideas for you and you could totally mix and match it. I just hope that you will have some kind of inspiration. And don't look over there, that's my sticker supply. Don't mind that. Let's go ahead and get started on the video. The first design I'm going to show you is one of my favorites, which is a fake Polaroid page. And all you have to do is print out an image that you want to use, and leaving some borders, you can make a fake Polaroid. I'm gonna show you a different method, which is the same kind of, except I printed the image much smaller and I cut out a red rectangle for my background. Then I'm just taking that image and gluing it down onto that piece of paper, and as always leaving the same design for a Polaroid, which is 3 sides are the same, and for the bottom you always want to leave a little extra space. I love using this method because it's just so easy, especially since sometimes Polaroids can be a little expensive, especially the ones that have the frames that are kind of designed. You can do this and it's so much cheaper. Now I'm just taking the time and using some of my sticker books to kind of decorate the page. I'm also taking my Tombow Drawing Pen and I'm just writing where I went that day and the date. Let's say you don't have a printer. Well, we're gonna do the same method, and all you have to do is cut a piece of paper that is a rectangle. Then you're gonna take whatever you want to use. It could be an image from a magazine, or in this case, a big sticker. And all you have to do is just make sure that whatever you're using is a rectangle, but smaller than the first piece of paper that you cut. Then you're just gonna go ahead and place it and make it look like a Polaroid. So that's another way that you can make a Polaroid if you don't have a printer. If you wanted to, you could even decorate your Polaroids, and the way that I decorated mine is by placing a strip of washi tape on top and then just taking an empty quote sticker. I wrote whatever I want into it and it kind of adds like your own personal touch to it. The spread is coming together, however, it does look a bit empty. So what I decided to do was I took my Tombow Drawing Pen, and creating these little lines, I've mapped out an invisible box. So I'm not making the lines touch, I'm making sure to leave like a little bit of space in between each one. Now, using whatever stickers I had available, I just went ahead and kind of decorated around the box that we created, and this kind of just makes it cuter. After a few more little stickers, your page is officially complete. So that's one method of decorating your page. Let's see the next one. Lunch bags? That's not right. Just kidding, it is right. You're gonna be needing some type of paper, and I'm gonna be using these lunch bags. They are actually perfect for journaling because they're very lightweight, and there's so many of them that you can get from the dollar store, so it's a great deal. So for the second method, I call it the ripped paper technique. And all you're gonna do is take your piece of paper and kind of measure out your page, and then just start ripping the paper. The way that I'm ripping my paper is I'm creating like a triangle shape, but you could also do a circle, a rectangle, or a square. It doesn't matter. It's just the effect that matters, which is the ripped paper look. After gluing down my pieces of paper, it was time to move on to the stickers. Some of my favorite stickers to own are the ones that have people on it, and the reason being is because I can actually tell a story through these stickers. I decided to use this girl playing the guitar, and the reason why is because I wanted to print some lyrics onto a sticker paper. Now, if you don't have sticker paper, it's okay. I'm gonna show you a different way that you can make your own quote stickers. Taking a piece of paper and whatever pen, you're gonna go ahead and start writing out your aesthetic quote. Now all you have to do is take a pair of scissors and cut out that quote, but make sure that it's cut out in a rectangle. And now you have your own quote sticker, but it's not really a sticker, you have to glue it. Either way, it's super easy, especially if you don't have those. For those of you who did print out your lyrics onto sticker paper, we're gonna go ahead and take the time to cut out all of them. I'm gonna be using my dad's old paper cutter, which this thing is probably as old as me, but it still gets the job done. By the way, if you like all things planning, journaling, and especially if you're a night owl, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss my future videos. Once you are done cutting out all your lyrics, you can go ahead and start placing them however you like onto the spread. I decided to spread out the lyrics just so it doesn't look too empty on the spread. Now, go ahead and take whatever stickers you want to use. I'm going to be using these Agenda 52 stickers, which I got from Joann's, and I know I kind of talk about them a lot, but I'm really impressed by them. I really do love them. I also made a haul video on this, so if you have time, totally check it out, but after this video. So now I'm just placing all the stickers, and I'm not even worrying if it looks good or not. I'm just having fun, and you should have fun too. Once you're happy with the sticker placement, you are officially done. However, I do have some more ideas for you, so let's go ahead and move on to the third and fourth page. For these two pages, I'm going to be using the Recollections paper pad, and I love getting these at Michael's because there's always a coupon and it makes it so much cheaper and you get a lot of paper. So I've been kind of cheating and making it easier on myself, and I've just been using my Happy Planner punch to cut out this rectangle pieces of paper, but all you have to do is just cut out a piece of paper and glue it down onto your spread. Taking some washi tape, which I'm going to be using the ones that I got from Amazon, which is by Viewingle, and I love saying that name. But I'm going to go ahead and choose 2 washi tapes that match the piece of paper that I picked. Starting with one of the washi tapes, I'm going to go ahead and lay down a strip of washi, and I'm going to make this washi longer, and the second washi tape that I'm using is going to be actually shorter than the first washi tape. Once that's done, I'm going to take the same washi tapes, but this time the one that was long I'm going to make short, and the other one that was short I'm going to make long, if that makes sense. And here comes my favorite part, stickers! So you're going to go ahead and take some stickers that match the paper and the washi tape. This is just going to make all your spreads look cohesive, especially since the color schemes are in the same, tone. It just makes it look really nice. Then you can decide if you want to use more washi tape or not. I felt like it kind of needed more washi tape, so I just went ahead and did the same thing, making one washi tape longer and the other one shorter. You could also tuck away the washi tape under some of the stickers, especially since it kind of makes it look like it's coming out of the sticker. It looks really nice, so you could definitely try that out. Moving on to the next page, I'm going to be taking that same piece of paper that I used, and I'm just placing that paper underneath one of the pages. Then taking my pencil, I'm going to go ahead and trace over that page. Now we have a clear outline of the page onto the paper that we want to use. So go ahead and grab a ruler, and now we're just going to go ahead and create a diagonal line onto that paper. Once you're done, you should have a triangle. So go ahead and cut out that piece, but I'm not going to risk it, and I'm going to go ahead and use my paper cutter again because I don't trust my cutting skills. Once you're done, you could go ahead and flip over your piece of paper. Just make sure that the design is on the outside. We're going to go ahead and glue only 2 sides of the triangle, and then once you're done, you could go ahead and place it onto your spread. Go ahead and pick a washi tape. I'm going to use the same one I used on the last page. Place it down, and this is going to act as a trim for our journal pocket. This is going to be a great way to store whatever you want into your journal. For me, I'm going to choose a paper from this notepad, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it down to size. At first, I only wanted one side of the paper, but then once I cut it down, I kind of had an idea for a bookmark. Taking that smaller piece of paper, I'm going to go ahead and glue a picture right on top. And this kind of worked because that was a photo from Renaissance Fair, and right on top it says memories. Since the photo was a little too big, I just went ahead and trimmed it down, and now it's a bookmark. It might not be the most impressive bookmark, but it is a way to use some of those scraps of paper. Moving on to the other piece of paper, I went ahead and lined the top with a strip of washi tape just to make it look more put together. I then decided to decorate it with a little bit of stickers, not too much, just a little. This piece of paper is going to act as my journal entry. As for the bookmark, I decided to just write about my day at the Renaissance Fair, so it kind of works out. Later on in the video, you'll see that I actually added some things that I got from the Renaissance Fair into my journal pocket, and that's why I love making them, because you can just add whatever you want into it. Now I'm going to show you 2 spread ideas. If you don't have a lot to write about, this is a perfect way to use up some space, and it kind of makes your entry look more full. Taking a pencil, I dotted out where I wanted my rectangle to be. I figured a rectangle would be pretty big and it would take up a lot of space. Then I just took my washi and placed it down. Those dots are gonna help you when you're placing down your washi. That way you don't have to make a mistake and you don't have to repill your washi. I then decided to use my flowers and mushroom stickers, which I got from Amazon. And as always, everything that I'm using is gonna be in the description box, just in case you're curious. I started placing down the mushrooms in the bottom of the box, and I made sure that the 2 mushrooms on the sides are taller than all the other mushrooms. Then I took this leaf sticker and I cut off the branch just because it was a little weird, and then I placed it right on top of the box. By the way, if you don't have the exact same stickers that I do, it's totally okay. Using whatever stickers you have, you're going to decorate the border of the washi tape box. And once you're done, you should have something like this. Here's another way to decorate your journal, especially if you want to take up a lot of space. We're kind of doing the same thing that we did on the other side of the spread, however this is with paper instead of washi tape. What we're gonna do is take a piece of paper and cut it into a rectangle. I'm gonna be using that lunch bag again, just because I have it and I like using it. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and glue that down right in the middle of the page. This is completely optional, but you could take another piece of paper and glue it on top of that other paper that we just placed. I'm gonna be using that sticker paper just because I want to see how well I can write on it. And it was lying around, so why not? Once you're done gluing down the pieces of paper, you can go ahead and start decorating your page. I decided to kind of choose the same elements from the other spread onto this one, just so the 2 pages kind of go well together, but it's not exactly the same. For some reason, the sticker was giving me a lot of trouble, so don't mind me. Here's a quick recap of all the pages, and as promised, this is the journal pocket that I wanted to show you. You can see how I stuffed some things from the Renaissance Fair into it, so pretty cool. I feel like journal pockets are very useful, especially if you like to keep things such as pictures or even recipes. You could do anything with them. And here's the last pages. I hope you found this video helpful, enjoyable, something. If you did, like and subscribe, and especially if you're a night owl, you kind of have to. That's like the contract of this channel. Besides that, I forgot my intro. Okay, bye! Or my outro. Oh my god, I'm so lost.